so
Oh, that works.
I think it'd be easier to get photocopies.
Yeah. Okay, well, let's connect here. Welcome, welcome. I have got a few of your SketchUp drawings from people. I don't have all of them, I don't think. I should have an exterior of your house drawing from everybody and an interior of your house drawing from everybody. So make sure you get those in. I am working up grades, particularly for those high school students who need them posted, so I'm getting those out here soon. But we need to have those drawings in. Also, by Wednesday, in class on Wednesday, by the time class starts on Wednesday, you should have your SketchUp model of the spike tower ready. If that wasn't clear in my email, everybody is doing the same building, I decided, because then it's easier for me to grade it, because some of the buildings are harder than others. So we're all doing one building. And I've had several people ask the question, where do I find the dimensions, the drawings of that building? Well, the simple answer is, you look for them wherever you can. There are some things available online. I'll show you a little bit of that today. But you're not going to be able to get all the information that you need online. I can tell you that right now. Now, where's my remote control? Here it is. So let's take a look here. Okay, so if we go to Google, for example, and we type in, it's kind of funny. Anyway, if we type in spike tower, right? We're going to get some good information. We can go to the images page, for example, and get a lot of different images, which is nice because that gives you some detail of what's going on at the spike tower. Different angles, you can kind of see, you can kind of guess how tall it is. If this is a normal sized building, then this is probably about 20 feet from the base to the peak of this building. So this is probably, maybe 60 to 70 feet high. But then you can also go to the web search and you can go to the Golden Spike Tower website and you can see if there's anything here. For example, go to the thing here that talks about the tower. Let's see if it tells us how tall it is. Doesn't look like it says here, but that's okay. We'll just keep moving. So that's the tower. Let's see, groups, events, directions, links. Let's see if there's anything in links. Not really anything for links. Okay, so there's not much on their website, which doesn't surprise me because I've been there before and couldn't find that much. Let's see, we can go here. So what I would start doing is just going through here. I would start going through here and start reading different things about the spike tower until you can get some information. Granted, you're not going to get everything you need, but you're going to start to get some information. Yelp. Yelp. Who knows? And then, so anyway, you go through here and you do that. But then what I would do is I would go to images and I would go to spike tower plans. Oops. Spike tower plans. And see if you can pull up something this way. And let's see, are we getting lucky at all here? Lots of pictures of the spike tower again. Not seeing any plans here yet. So I'm going to redo this. I'm going to change it to maybe drawings. And the reason I'm doing this is because I know that there is one drawing, at least out there on the internet, that shows some information that's useful. I don't remember exactly where it is because when I found it, I downloaded it and I have it on my computer. But I'm going to leave it to you to find it. But I would keep doing this. You might look for Spike Tower North Platte plans, or Spike Tower Bailey Yard plans, or something like that. Eventually you should be able to find something. But even if you can't find something, you can always revert to looking to City Hall. You can call City Hall. You can stop by there if you're in North Platte. But you can call North Platte City Hall. So you go up here to Google again, and we go to North Platte City. Right. City of North Platte, right? You go here to the city departments page, and maybe you just call the front desk and ask them somebody to talk to, or maybe you kind of try to navigate their website, but you should be able to find somebody to talk to. Let's look at the phone directory, maybe that'll help us. Goodness, their website is slow. But what I would do is go through here and try to decide who you need to talk to. Maybe you're going to talk to the city administrator, maybe building inspector, maybe the planning division, who knows? Community development division, maybe engineering. But somebody here is going to know. And why am I just leaving it up to you? Well, because that's actually part of being an engineer, is trying to figure out who to talk to when you need information. So this is a new way of finding information. They actually probably even have one here just for the people at the Spike Tower, maybe not. But the Spike Tower itself, on their website, they have contact information as well. So if we go back to the Spike Tower, they're actually quite helpful. Pretty nice people. So if we go back to the Golden Spike Tower and we go to contact us, they have phone numbers, they have emails, and so on and so forth. So you can contact them that way. What I would do if I was you is I would call them directly and try to contact somebody and get that information as quickly as possible. If you email, then you have to wait for them to email back. They may not be very fast at doing that, and so on and so forth. But you're going to need to build this tower here in 3 dimensions. And notice that it's not necessarily all that straightforward. On one side it has these 2 balconies in it, and it has some little bars down underneath here that support the balconies. It has kind of a difficult roof. The roof comes to a peak in the middle. So it's not just a straightforward block out or something like that. I also mentioned in my email that the roof itself will have to be printed separately. So everything on this golden brown part on above has to be drawn separately so that it can be put on the base of the printer. The entire tower itself can be printed by itself, but the roof needs to be printed separately because it sticks out too far. So anyway, also it's not necessarily your standard shape. You're not going to just be able to build a rectangle. It is an octagon, it turns out. So it's a little bit of a challenge. It's not a regular octagon, it's an irregular octagon. So anyway, lots of challenging things to do with the Spike Tower. But the most important, most challenging thing is to contact somebody who can give you some information, who can maybe email you some drawings or give you some specifications, height of the tower, width of the tower, length of the tower, so on and so forth, so that you can get started on your drawing. Does anybody have any questions about that assignment? Okay, that assignment, so you have your you have your drawing that for the assignment, which is going to be due Wednesday, so get started on it. You have the rest of today to work on it. Get that drawing done, and on Wednesday, I'll teach you how to convert it into a file and get it ready for printing so that you can send it to me and we'll start printing it off. And then, once you've got that turned in, then you will you'll put together your notes from your logbook. Remember that everything that you do in the Spike Tower project should be put in your logbook. All the drawings that you do, all the research that you do, all the contacts that you make, the information that you gather should be put in a logbook. And then once you've got it all done, then you're going to put together a presentation for our final exam. The presentation will be like we did presentations before. You will do it in PowerPoint. You will record your presentation with sound and the slide timing in PowerPoint. You will save that presentation with the slide timing and your sound added to it. And then you will turn that into me, send that into me, and I will play those for everybody. Now, that's the last thing we have to talk about is the final exam. When is the final exam? Turns out that for this class, the exam is, let's take a look. Oh, I didn't write it down. Wouldn't you know it? Okay, so let's go look for it. The final exam for this class is going to be, since we meet on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 11, our exam will be on Monday, the 16th at 11 o'clock. No, not 11 o'clock, at 10 o'clock. And so since you guys have a high school schedule that's going to conflict with, you just need to come in here and meet at the normal time, meet at 11 o'clock on Monday for final exam next week. That's when I will play your presentations. So we'll meet at 11 o'clock for the final, not at 10:10. We'll meet at 11 o'clock and we'll do your presentations. You guys will all have to evaluate presentations as well, and as well as playing your presentations. And then we're done with the class. That's it. Anybody have any questions about what we're doing for the next week? Okay, this class ends next Monday. Next Monday will be our last class period, and between now and then, we got to finish up the Spike Tower, finish up a log book, which you will turn in on Friday, and finish up a presentation for Monday. All right, so if there are no more questions, I'm going to let you go to get your information for the Spike Tower and to get started on your design. So have a good one. We'll see you guys Wednesday to convert your drawings into printable designs.